Hi guys, so my bad, I almost totally forgot about Start from Stash. I had a lot of other lunches to work on, and then I was like, oh, it is Wednesday, so I'm gonna try to get this in here. I think we're gonna do okay. So if any of the items I'm using, like the basic things I have, I can link, those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. But the point of this is for you to bring out what you have in your stash. That's why I call it Start from Stash. I know people gave me other ideas, and I'm like, I know, I was thinking about that, like made from stash, so this sounds like made from scratch, but I'm not always just going to stick to what's in my stash, but we want to start with that, right? At least try to use some of it and maybe incorporate some new things, right? Which is kind of what we should be doing as crafters anyway, or what we aim to do. I have a ton of Crafter's Companion card blanks. Now, the card blanks are from the envelopes, and then, I go and find the envelopes. Oh, I need this, I need that. I'm thinking maybe I'll do an envelope mini album, maybe that's something else we can do to use up envelopes. But I just feel like I'm envelope mini albumed out from, the years of doing that for decades, right? That's something we used to do all the time. But, what's old is new, it seems like. Anyway, today I was like, what's a good way of using up paper pads? I know we have a ton of paper. So what happens is with these, and Crafter's Companion started doing this towards the end there, these are 4x6. I believe they're exactly 4x6, right? They're A4 size. And A4 really isn't exactly 4x6, but that's how they make these. And there are 6 of them here. So I was like, you know what? If we just take a 12x12 piece of paper, you can definitely cut it in half. That's 6. And then 12 in the other direction, you do 4 and 4, right? You can totally just mat your paper with that. I don't like having paper just to be edge to edge, layered up. So I don't know that I'm going to do that. I really love this paper already. Oh my goodness. See, I wasn't planning on making them all the same, but this is very pretty. What am I going to do? What to do? I kind of like more of a plain background, but this is, oh, you guys, I have to use this. So I just pulled a couple of paper packs I have in my stash. These are not the oldest papers I have. I mean, I think this is more a few months ago recently. This, Dear Jane, I mean, come on. This has been out for a decade at least, I would say, I don't know, a long time. But what I want to do is maybe mix and match them, just because they were near each other in my paper collection over here, or one of my paper collection areas. I'm like, these do go together really well. I mean, even what's going on here with this. Ooh, that's a lot of gold, but I can imagine doing some layering. So what I think I'm going to do, even though, like I said, you can definitely just cut them and you have matte layers, like your first matte layer, it's 4x6, it'll fill up the whole card. I like having a little space, and when you have a little bit of space, what happens is, I'm just going to cut off this carrier part at the top, and I guess that little strip, you can use it for something else if you'd like, if you're that kind of crafty person that likes to keep every scrap, which I used to do, because I used to scrapbook a lot, but now I'm like, nah, I'm done with that. I am going to cut it with a little bit of a matte layer, and to be honest, when you're matte layering like that, you'll have a piece left over that maybe you can make a ruffle with or something else, right? And it depends on what your matte layers. I like eighths. You can definitely quarter this. I just like the look of eighths, but if you did quarters, you would end up with a lot, like a little piece of paper that you can make a ruffle with, is all I'm trying to say. So if I'm gonna do eighths, and this is 4x6, we can cut at 5 and 7/8 right now. So 5 and 7/8. That's gonna leave a small piece of paper. Again, you can cut right at 6, 4 and 4, and you're done. Like that whole paper is taken up. We could have done the math and cut off some of these pieces already, knowing that we're gonna have a little bit extra from the matte layering, but I'm not gonna take the time to do that. So 3 and 7/8. 3 and 7/8. And we'll still have to cut the last one at 3 and 7/8 because we need to cut that little piece off. So 3 and 7/8. And see, that leaves me with this little tiny piece. You can use it for something else or just toss it. But if you just want to use up the whole paper, just do 6, 4 and 4, right? So again, this one, 5 and 7/8. And then finishing up the 3 and 7/8. So I'll just cut 3 and 7/8 off of these two. Okay, so these will be all our base papers. Now, you can definitely cut into another piece of paper, do some matte layering with another color or whatever, all these kind of fun things. I'm just trying to use up whole sheets if I can, right? And so then I have these guys. And I'm going to see if I have any ephemera that matches this. I honestly have not looked, so I probably should have. You want to corner around, you can make that have a different look, do some punches that do like something fun. I mean, whatever it is that you want to do. Always to add a little extra is always fun, so maybe we want to do that. Honestly, I kind of need to hurry this up because I have to go get the kids. But I will get my corner punch. I'll be right back. So what I'm going to do is a stub, not just corner rounding, so it has a different look to it. Maybe we'll just let's do 3 of them. And let's do them all at the same time, just to save some time. So I'll do 3 with some stub punching and 3 without. Make sure that's nice and even. The papers might not be cut exactly the same because, of course, I cut them by hand, but you're eyeballing. What I'm trying to do is make sure they're even when I get to that corner. Especially with this, it's not the biggest deal. So, very good. What I'm going to do is just stick all these down. So when I come back, all of these will be glued down. And then we will go from there. So just glue. This paper doesn't really have like a direction. I don't really care where it goes as long as it's pretty centered. Okay, I'll glue them all down. We have card bases, 3 with that corner punching, just to have that kind of look, and these are the ones that are more just plain. So what we're gonna do is, I really do like that. This one, I feel like the colors just go so nice, and again, it's almost monochromatic. I mean, the brown would be really nice, but where's that one? Where is that one? I have 2 or 3 of this paper pack, just so you guys know. So there's another one that's almost completely done, which I guess I probably should have grabbed. This one, I really like the look of this. But, you know, this one right on top of that one, that'd be okay. But what I think is it needs a little separation. So I was going to look for my scalloped oval dies. I like the look of an oval with, like, what's going on here. So let me... Oh... Okay, no, let me look for my scalloped oval. I'm like, I'll be right back. So much as like this one. This is the one I was looking for. And yes, you can put these away in a nicer way, maybe on a magnetic sheet, but this is what I did. And if for whatever reason I left it stuck together, I left it with this piece of paper. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Like, how big an oval can we fit on this guy? See, I mean, that's right to the max, right? But if we do this, the next smallest one is this. Okay, we can do that. This is very big. I think it takes up too much. So, again, I'm just going to do these a lot similar. We're going to keep that one out. We're going to put these up. And what I'm going to do is grab a... Ooh, you can do gold paper, but let's tone it down. I'm just, you know, even right next to me here, I already have a piece of cream colored paper. So I'm going to run this through, 6 times, guys. We're just going to make these all very similar. So, like that. And I'll just grab more of the cream colored paper again. If I have stuff honestly next to me that's like little pieces, like I can see I have another piece here. Is this white? It looks cream color, huh? It's just a different cream color than this one, which is fine. I'm just gonna grab scraps, whatever I have that I can run through and get 6 of a cream color of these, of this one. Then this guy, I'm gonna run through this one and get 6 of those. Okay, and I'll be right back. Again, kept digging into this basket that I have next to me with scraps, and so some are more tan, some are lighter. Good to go. All right, I'm gonna keep going with the other little oval with the paper pack. So that took about, not even close to, this is how much I have left of that one page, which we can do different fun things with, ruffles, you know, rosettes, whatever it is. I tried to keep little tiny pieces of paper because otherwise I'm just gonna be inundated with paper. But for now, and I'm so sorry why it's so orange. It's been that way. I'm telling you, the camera just does what it needs to look right. So I guess that's the daytime color it needs right now. We're just gonna take this guy and I think I'm gonna put this, oh, that's the wrong side. You know how the die looks nicer cutting into one way than the other. So I'm just going to place that on there, and I will do that same thing for all of them. I don't know if I'm just going to stick these down. I think I will, depending on if I find ephemera or what I'm going to put, you know, for this topper part. So let's just, for right now, we're just going to glue the 2 layers. Okay, just this and this. Okay, all right, so I have all these different pieces here. Again, some of the paper was more centered and some is just like, just on there. I mean, that's just how it is. Let's see here. Even this one I glued like what I would think is maybe upside down, but I guess it mirrors, so that's not the biggest deal. You know, I was just packing these in this new Dollar Tree thing I just picked up. I'm like, oh, that'd be cute, right? You can pop some little people in here and there. I mean, there's lots to make them cool. Like if you want to put this over here. Why is this so shiny? Sorry, guys. Look, it looks like they're sitting in the little circle. Oh my goodness. I just don't know what sentiment I would put on this. But you know, maybe we make some and then later you pop your sentiment in back in behind there or something. That's fun. Okay, well, let me do that. I'm just gonna glue it down. And actually, I'll pop them up. So I'm gonna glue this down. And I was gonna go for like cohesive cards, but that's okay. Fun is also fun. I just think like the feel of like how those ladies look in old school and the feel of this paper, I think that's fun. So I'll put it down here in case I have a sentiment that I want to tuck in behind them. I can do that, right? And then I was like, oh, you know, this would be so fun to finish off with things I've gotten in swaps, but we don't all have swaps, do we? But either way, you know, sentiments that you can just die cut really quick, or maybe some ephemera sentiments you might have. I'm gonna take the backs off of this and then just pop them right on there. Of course, you can finish off with some little jewels and little whatever you have, right? I'm just trying to basically, for me, stash is papers, right? But I'm sure we have tons of extras. You know, even just looking over, I have these like centers, these flower centers. I mean, if you pop some of those in there, maybe behind the little ladies, that's gonna be fun. We have these ladies here, and I didn't put anything behind them in case I want to tuck in like my sentiment there or whatever it might be here, or maybe like a ruffle or maybe something else, right? So we have that. Hey, where's my other circle? This one, possibly? What did I grab? Oh, so I was just looking through some of these other ephemera, and these are some that I had from like Diamond Press from a good while back. And I was like, well, some of these are too trendy in the look of it, right? But like, look at this little bird. How sweet. I mean, she just coordinates so well, so I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to stick it down completely just because she's a little bit delicate with her little branch, and I just rather glue it down. So I'm going to have how to half finish cards, huh? Okay, let's glue this part down for now. Oh my gosh, she's such a sweetie. And then I left it not stuck down here just in case I find something else I want to pop in there, okay? There's that one. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, there are some pretty little leaves. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and see what I might have of ephemera or other pieces that can work for me. I mean, even this little guy in blue, he looks cute, right? I mean, look at, yes, yes, yes. And we can still, you know, add a little more here and there. So that one's too big. Let me see, I have that guy, this, we have little bees that are hiding from me. All right, well, I'm gonna look through some ephemera and see what else I might have that goes with this. So I still don't have exactly an idea of what I'm doing here, but I just recently took apart a lot of my Spellbinders things. I put all the die cuts together, I put like the extras together, and this one has some gold ones I thought would be cute. Even the blue, right? To bring in, like, if we did this. But look at this one, Koala Smiles. I think that's gonna look really nice with the colorway that we have going on here. I need to put these in something else. Probably just a bin, to be honest. Put them in like a little bin, and you can kind of poke through everything. So let's say we have that one. Aw, those colors match really well. The only thing is I wish I had more words, you know? Thankful always. That's nice. It's a little bit small though, you know? Well, let's say we did that, and then let's say maybe to make it look not so small. No, I don't know if I like that, but that has a different color of like brightness that I'm not quite looking for. Maybe this one. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to kind of play around and see what might look right or cute. I just like the little guy there. This one I thought a lot of the colors in here are really nice. This one's more contemporary looking, but you know, maybe there might be some things in here that will work for me. So I'm just gonna work on this because honestly I gotta go grab my kids, and so when I come back, you know, maybe I'll have some music and just kind of go through things and just use up our stuff, you guys. Okay, so I'll be back. Showing you, I just went through and mixed and matched all kinds of different things. I mean, it was just a lot of fun just to go through things. Look, I found this little word smile. Oh my gosh. And she's like the only one smiling, so that was kind of funny. So I threw that on there with all my heart, a couple little ephemeras in the background, and then this one's just a little more simple. And then, of course, you know, to finish things off, you can always add pearls and rhinestones and like fun things. So I have sequins here. So what I'm going to do again is just take a pause. I don't know that I'm going to use this one because they're all the same size, and I like having sequins that are different sizes, so I'll probably grab a different pack. But of course we have tons of that kind of thing. And then we have these pretty guys, and again, maybe I'll put some of these like blue ones, you know, just to bring out that bluish tone. I don't know, right? That'd be really fun because like that teal that's in there. So next up, I will just pull out some other rhinestones and things and finish these guys off, and then I'll be back. Here and there, bringing out some of the tools that we have, like doing all these different fun things. Some of them I didn't put pearls because I just feel like they didn't need it or anything else. So like I have this one just because it has the flowers. The flower has a foiling. We have a gold foil all over the place. This little gal, I don't know why I had a hard time placing those, like thinking about where to put them, but we have that one. We have this guy again. I didn't want to add anything else on this one. Also, I felt like it was pretty good to go. Just, you know, they kind of are very similar, so I had a lot of ephemera, so I just left it at that one. It's two simple pieces of, you know, ephemera, and then the sentiment. I added some of those guys, and then this one I did the little blue tealish color to kind of bring some of that out from here and there. And those are my cards, guys. So hopefully, you know, again, just using up big chunks of that pattern paper. Of course, you can, you know, cut it down and do all these kind of patchwork things, but I think for today it was simple, quick, just roll them out. Everything's die cut the same, and then just have some fun with some of the ephemera that you have. So, I mean, these honestly took no time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you'll start from your stash also and get that stash all used up, right? So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.